Welcome back, guys. Remember the last time we met Coulson on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Well, if you're watching this video, then chances are you do. He was in Tahiti with May and about to enjoy his final days. But now, though, it is time to allow your imagination to venture beyond that point in time. So just imagine this. May and Coulson are in Tahiti a few weeks, a few months after we left them at the very end of Season 5. Now Coulson starts realizing that his already numbered days have become less numbered, that his own demise is even closer than it has ever been. It's now a matter of days, maybe even hours. Now in this scenario, and it is just one of many scenarios that would ensure none of the members of Team S.H.I.E.L.D. would watch Coulson die, because that's very important for this theory to work. Phil Coulson does not want Melinda May to watch him die. He does not want her witnessing his final moments. He just doesn't want that to do more damage than his death would already do. So he would end up asking her to leave, and given this as his deathbed wish, she would probably abide and comply by what he asked for. Once again, it is really important that no one witnesses Coulson die, not even the audience. Now fast forward a few months into the future, Melinda May is now back with the team. They're working on a mission, or hanging out, or even better, they are in a near-death situation. And at that point, the man with the fake arm, the Captain America-like shield, walks in and saves the day, saves the entire team. Now right at that moment, when everyone is kind of surprised, I mean it's Coulson and he is still alive, he would go and say something around the lines of, "Something magical happened. Tahiti. It's a magical place." Now the entire scenario, it doesn't really have to be as corny as this. He doesn't really need to tell May to leave because he doesn't want her to see him dying. There are just so many ways they could do this. The rest of the team could call upon her in order to help them with a mission, in order to save them from a bad situation that they have to deal with. But at the very end of the day, none of the team members of Team S.H.I.E.L.D. should be witness to Coulson dying in order for this theory to work. Now one thing that we could really guarantee at this moment is that we're heading into Skrull territory. It's really a staple of the introduction of Captain Marvel into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So with the introduction of both Captain Marvel and the Skrulls, there is a good chance that Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is gonna have to deal with the Skrull invasion threat, more precisely, the secret invasion from the comics. So if that were to be the case, we should expect the TV side of things, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to be more specific, to kind of mirror the events of the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the movie side of the business. In this case though, I see no better option than the return of Coulson, Skrull Coulson in this case, but nonetheless Coulson. So the team's lack of knowledge about the Skrull invasion and the fact that none of them witnessed Coulson die, all of that is going to lead them to believe that this is indeed Coulson. The truth here though would be that he is nothing but a Skrull masquerading as a loved one, a loved member of this team, in order to be able to infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. That is actually part of what the Skrulls did as part of the secret invasion arc from the comics. They worked on infiltrating every single group out there, be it a government organization, be it a criminal group, or be it a heroic group. Now in that case, we'll be gaining a lot. We'll still be seeing Clark Gregg in the role of Phil Coulson for a while on the screen, while not actually killing the impact of that final scene of the season 5 that is. You know, the probable death of Coulson, the final moments of Coulson, and without going through what some could consider the fan service of bringing Coulson back to life in a forced manner. But anyway though, this scenario doesn't have to be a Season 6 scenario. Actually, it's more suited for a Season 7. Let's remember that the TV side of things is not really privy to everything planned for the movies. So they could actually go through Season 6 without showing us the final moment, the death of Coulson, without showing it to any of the members of Team S.H.I.E.L.D. And then come Season 7, when there's a lot more clarity as to what's going on the movie side of things with Phase 4 and all of that, we could probably then start getting that kind of Skrull storyline with Coulson on the series. Even better, there's a possibility we could get that on the movies as well. But that's really it for now. I don't want to prolong this video. The theory is really simple and it doesn't really need any more elaboration. So do let me know in the comments if you've got any theories when it comes to how Coulson might or might not return on Season 6 and 7 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let me know as well if you do think this theory is viable, if you do like it, if you don't like it, let me know the reasons as well. And do make sure while dropping your comments to drop a much appreciated like if you did like the content of this video. Now if that were to be the case, make sure you subscribe as well and enable notifications for my future videos, community posts, and live streams. But there's a lot more where this came from. I'm going to be posting a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos over the course of the next few months, all the way up until the airing of Season 6. So until the next time you tune in for another one of my videos, thank you so much for tuning into this one, and have a great day.